Hi guys, welcome to my channel where today I am playing with my jelly plate a little bit. I made some painty papers and now what I'm going to do is this was my Lindy's Magicals Autumn Leaves, and so I just kind of spread the powder all over and kind of mixed it up with a paintbrush. And earlier I was like, I had the idea and then I don't know, I moved to another room and I totally spaced out the idea, but I want to show you what we're going to be doing with our painty papers. So one of the things I did do was a few of the index cards, and I'm going to expand on those, although I don't know how. And then I made a bunch of painty papers. I'm just kind of basically waiting for them to dry. That one was pretty interesting. And then I did some with watercolor. I used some stencils, watercolors and stencils basically. I used some alcohol inks. And I got some different effects. Another one of my stencils. Some of them turned out super good, like some of the bee pages turned out really good, but I got stuff everywhere. Like I said, some turned out super good, and some turned out It's just two index cards that didn't get in the mix. Another stencil. More of my painty papers, more of the bees. Just random, random, random. A lot of these were just random. That one didn't get much, but that's okay. Here's some of the bee. Here's some more, some of the bee. Some of the bees came out really good, and then others were like, huh. So I'll go through and I'll pick out the ones that I really liked. And, well, this one turned out kind of cool. This one I liked. That one was an eh. An eh. And then these were the very ones I first started doing. They were eh. But this is the Lindy's Magicals. So I'm going to hit this with some water and my book pages. Where'd my book go? I need my book. And this was an idea that occurred to me long after I had left the room. Like I said, I went to another room and came back and I was like, oh, that's what I wanted. So I'm going to get this nice and wet. Activate all of that. We'll start here. And I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I don't know if it's going to be one big blob or what, but with these I want to do die cuts of leaves if they turn out good. Well, it's interesting, let's just say that. Just stir it all around, see what happens. Not bad if you stir it all around. Okay, let's flip it over and we'll stir this page around. I don't know what I think about that. I mean, it definitely it definitely dyed the paper. Maybe I should have layered it, right? But once that dries, I think it should be okay. Yeah, I think I should have layered it. But we're not gonna let it go to waste. You just never know what you're gonna get. I'll spray it a little more. See, we're still getting color from the very bottom. Check that out. See it lighten up? Well, we'll see what we get each time until it's all gone. Interesting, very, very interesting. See, that one's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. All right, I think we can get this a little more. Yeah, see, that's still activating. I think the next time I do this, I'll go one layer, and then another layer, and then another layer, and then another layer. That might be the way to go instead of trying to fit it all in there in one go around. Definitely has a mind of its own, that I will say. Yeah, see, we're picking up some of those lighter colors now. I'm okay with this, guys. I'm very okay with this. Like I said, it doesn't have to be super dark. Okay, let's hit it with some orange. See what else we might coax out of it. Lift it up. Yeah, see, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Put that to the side. And I'm still seeing some, so let's go with the blue. See what we can pick up. Definitely not leaves, not this go around. Not this go around. Okay, we'll flip it over and we'll catch what's on this side. Flip it over again. Make sure I don't waste anything. Okay. We're still getting some of those colors right in there. Let's go with let's go with a paprika. Just for fun. Let's get a lot of it on there. Let's stir it up. Maybe we can get some of that to come up. All right. This isn't paprika. I remember that I mixed it with raspberry. This is more of a raspberry. Mixed it with the raspberry marker, but that's okay. We're getting some really cool stuff. There's still some of that where it was kind of thick coming up. Still showing up. We're doing okay, guys. We're doing all right. There we go. There's just a raspberry page. I don't have any stark white on there. I like. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. All right, so I would like to try the Lindy's, but I would also like to layer it up. So let's give that a try, shall we? I'm okay if a little bit of that paprika shows up. All right, let's give this the old scalped try. Excuse me, I keep getting hiccups. I do not know why, but I do. I do know I am. All right, get my Lindy's back out. And we're going to layer this time. All right, we're going to start with the green, the darkest green first. This will be Tibetan poppy. And I am going to do this sparingly. Because remember, we're just doing a book page. Okay, we'll just kind of scatter that and see what we get. All right, let's check it out. Whoops. I didn't like throwing my paintbrush to the four winds. I'll get it here in a second, I think. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Now, rather than use the vintage photo on this one, I really think I'm going to go with just plain water. And it's here. I know it is. I used it to spray my watercolors. It's in a bottle just like this. Can y'all help me? It's just that I had 15,000 things out here this morning. That's not it. That's not it. How very, very interesting. I always seem to lose things right under my nose. Well, let's go with, I guess, the vintage photo. Since I can't find my water. Boy, that really gets to me. Truly gets to me. Okay, we'll give that a second to activate and get good and wet while I find my water out there. Okay, let's get a book page and see where we stand. All right, let's go here. Now I'm pretty sure as we layer this up, those other colors are going to come through as well. See? All right, let's do another version. This time with just the water. We let it set for a second. Let's see. I know parts of it will stick to the jelly plate, so I'm just going to try and lift them. And then drop that quick. Like that. Okay, we'll put that aside to dry. Wow, I started out with very clean hands. Oh well. Get all of this up. Because we really do need a dry surface area to work with the Lindy's. And I'll try to remember to do that in stages, right? Okay, so next up will be the, what are we going to use? Let's use the autumn maple. Again, we're just going to use little sprinkles because I didn't really want that much. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want super dark. Okay, let's hit that with the water. Let it activate. We're going to go first with the darkest and work our way up to the lightest. There's our second color. Looking pretty good. Here's our second piece. And then our third and final. I think I'm gonna, oh no, actually we did this with the, to dry it off. Who thinks we'll get some cool leaves out of this? Okay, that was the third one, and next up is the pine olive green. Like I said, I don't want it too thick in any one spot. Get some of this around the outside edge. And it looks like it probably need a little smidgen down the middle. Okay, let's see what we get. Go spray and activate. Gonna spray and activate. Lindy's on the jelly. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, our first goes here. There's our first. Oh yes. Oh yes, my dear. Here's our second. There's our second. And here's our dry sheet. The one we used to sop up all the rest of the water. Watch it turn out to be the best one. You know? Okay. What do we got here? Pretty dry. Pretty dry. Pretty dry. Lost my drying sponge. Thought we better help it out a little. Okay. Next up is the Red Hot Poker Orange. Actually, I was having better luck with the paintbrush. I truly was. This is a very meditative process, I gotta say. Okay, now let's activate that. Get our water. I'll let that sit a minute. You can almost see it activating. That is so cool. It like bubbles. I don't know if you can see it or not. Isn't that so cool? I know it does take a minute for it to set in. That is pretty cool, actually. I'm just kind of hitting those heavy spots. Kind of break them up. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's very meditative. I mean, if you're just feeling like you need something to kind of calm you, this would be it. All right. Let's get our paper down. Let that soak up. I don't know what we're going to get this go around, y'all. That's paper number 1. I'm seeing it, just not dark. That's okay though. Here's paper number 2. You can kind of see it more on there. Light, but you can see it. Let's see. Maybe we want to redo paper number 1. See if we can get any more of that picked up. Yeah, you can see it here and there. And then our drying paper. What color do we have next is, do we have any more? Yeah, we got the copper. I don't know what they call it, but it's a copper. All right, let's dry it. Let's dry. This has been fun, and then in our next video we'll break out the die cuts. We'll let it dry and then I'll do some die cutting. Okay, next up is the copper. Next up is the copper. I want to kind of smother this throughout the entire, like the whole book page, and see what we get. And then I may redo that orange. I didn't get a lot of that, so let's see. And then I may just dry them, so in the next video we can get to the fun stuff, the making of the leaves. Now this one I'm not going to poke, I'm not going to, but I think I will get some acrylic paint and splatter that. I feel like I need some more of that red hot poker or orange, what was it, red hot poker, and some more of the orange, to be honest with you. Truly I do, and I think I will. Or I'll hit it with some of my alcohol inks. I don't want to ruin what I got though, because what I got looks pretty good. We'll see. Very good. You can kind of see that copper. Oh yeah, see? I think I will hit it with the orange one more time. Just because I don't feel like we have enough. And it should actually pick up some of the moisture that's in that copper and work, Okay. There's a paintbrush. Here. Don't want that. Okay, I think I want a little more of the orange. And then I might do more of the pine olive green, because there wasn't a lot of that either. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Okay, that looks good. And I do want to kind of smash that up. See how it kind of is thick in some spots. And I don't want it to be super thick. See, there's another one that kind of beat it up. Okay, I like this. But I wonder if I'm very ginger with that. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I know I'm going to put more green. I think I went too heavy on that teal is what I did. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Yes, that's good. Okay, let's get another page. And then yet another page. I think I'm going to like this one the best. We'll see. Not for my die cuts though, just for fun. To make our labels with. Who knew Lindy's could do this, right? Not a spokesperson for, not sponsored by, but these actually came to me as a gift from Mrs. Katz Crafting. Okay, I think this is going to be good. What do I want? More of the, what did I say? The olive pine. Need to go a little heavier with that. Yep, the olive pine. Okay, and then I just might do, that was the teal. I just might do more of these at another time. Uh-oh, where'd my pine go? Oh, it's hiding. It was hiding. It was hiding. Now I've lost my paintbrush again. Alright, so I definitely want to go a little heavy on the green. And then I think we're going to do gold splatters, and we're going to do black splatters. And then what? Gold and black and white. Gold, black, and white, maybe. And then we'll make our labels. Yeah, that will be good. Okay. This can eat up a lot of time, so I'm going to get moving here. I don't want to take up everybody's day. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. And I might hit this with the Handsome Hunter. I had Handsome Hunter out here a while ago. Orange. Is this my Handsome Hunter? That's paprika. This is my Handsome Hunter. Just a smidge. Okay. I'm going to hit it with the water. Okay, we just got to wait for it to settle in, to activate. I'm just getting those heavier spots again so they break up a little more. Smush it around here just so we get a little more, you know, coverage, because it was landing kind of funky. Oh, I wonder if you can splatter this. I think you can. I don't know if it'll show up though. I might be up in my sleep here. All right, let's get this on the page, and then we'll do splatters. I'll have to get ready for the splatters. All right, here we go. There we go. My smoosher. That backside looks pretty good too. Maybe I'll just flip it over and... Oh, there we go. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Let's pick it up. Do some more green smooshing. Flip it over. Yeah, I like the way that looks, I have to say. Yes, I'm okay with this, guys. It kind of looks like a leaf. And once it's on the paper, it will look even more like a leaf. Put my piece of paper off there. Now, in actuality, I will show you how this is really supposed to go, since we have it already out. You're actually supposed to, as far as I know, put it on the paper and then spray it. And kind of let it do its thing. That's what you're supposed to do. And we'll see how it turns out. We'll see, and then this is it, guys. And then, like I said, in the next video, when we come back, I'll do the die cuts. Or I may do them off camera and then just kind of show you how and what they look like when we were all done. Just kind of smush that around. So I got a little extra there, more than I expected. Although green is my favorite. Okay, we've got cattail copper, which is really pretty. Like I said, we're just doing this to show you the way in which I think it was intended to work, but although I gotta say on the jelly plate, it turned out pretty good. Okay, next up is the teal. Looks to me like I picked up some of that green. That was the mistake I made the first time, was getting too much of the teal. All right, and then we have red hot poker orange. I love that color. Okay, I think that might do it, just for fun. Then we're out of here. If you stayed this long, thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. See, this is actually how it's supposed to work. And then I think what I'll do is take a book page. And pick up some of that. Let's see what we got. See, that's basically how it's supposed to look when it's done, which in and of itself is absolutely gorgeous. We're just going to dress it up a little, just a little. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Pretty cool. And then of course if you don't like that, you can go back over it and over it and over it if you want more or less. Or dang, that's pretty. I think we're going to have us some pretty spectacular die cuts. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Ooh, pretty. I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing more of that. Let's see how it looks when it's dry, but I'm sure liking it while it's in the drying stage. I'm just, like I said, picking up anything that we might have left on the page. That paprika really perked it up. Let's do a little paprika. Let's do a little handsome hunter. And we'll flip it over. See what we got. Oh yeah, this is so cool. And we still haven't done the splatters yet. Can you imagine? Oh, you guys, we'll do this. I'll do the splatters next, but then I won't do a video until it's all dry. Yay. Thank you for coming. Tell me what you think. I thought that was pretty flippin' spectacular myself. Oh, I should have done an index card. Let's see what we picked up. Oh, yes. Look at that. Yeehaw. Let's do another one. See what else we can get. We're just sopping up my mess here. That's actually pretty good. And then, like I said, when we come back, I'll be doing the die cuts and stamps. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me.